So I know I've said before that a fire, like a house fire, needs three elements in order to exist. It needs oxygen, it needs fuel, and it needs heat. And if any one of those elements is removed, then the fire goes out. I've mentioned how feminism, the toxic ideology of feminism, is similar to fire in that in order to exist and spread its poison, feminism needs women, it needs the government, and it needs men. Those three elements are needed to support feminism and enable it to thrive. And if any of those elements are removed, feminism will be declawed, it will stop being so vile and stop harming the society. What concerns me is that with the support of feminism, women will never turn away from feminism. They gain too much from it. So women are in love with feminism. The government also is very supportive of feminism because it gives it very much control over society and over men specifically. So government really likes feminism. Women love feminism. But men are also in support of feminism. The actions of men make it possible for feminism to exist and to spread its vile vitriol. And it concerns me because I'm wondering why any men would be in support of feminism, because it's so self-defeating, so harmful to men, and unjustifiably so. Yet many men are in support. The websites, the email system, the technology behind video production, for example. Only men are capable of performing these functions in the main. And so men are, in effect, attacking themselves. A great number of men are involved in the attack on men. And it is saddening and mystifying why men are content to take part in their own abuse. It really does mystify me, and it is tragic, basically, how men help to enable the actions of feminists. I sorely wish the men who support feminism, who support their websites, who support their video technology, who are involved in any way in spreading the evil of feminism. It's very sad, and I wish that men involved in supporting feminism would stand back and refuse to do so. Men should stand up for themselves and refuse to partake in their own abuse. I wish there was a way of reaching these men. I've tried very hard with Man, Woman, Myth to spread information, to educate, and to reveal the problem that is plain to see. But men in the main have not responded. Some men have, but I'm thinking that men in general are not responding to the message. It's as if men don't care and men are content to be maligned and abused in media, for example, and in law, in the social practice, policing. And it seems as if the bottom line is that men are addicted to women. And it seems that men need sex. And men are prepared to bear any harm to themselves as long as they can achieve sex, achieve relationships with women. I myself have decided to be a man going his own way. MGTOW. I won't seek a relationship with a woman again in my life. I won't have sex again in my life. Now that's a cost to me, obviously, but I'm willing to bear that cost because I refuse to take part in my own abuse. I won't play a part in the system which is so harmful to me. The behavior and actions of women have been absolutely awful, inexplicable, and evil, frankly. And I have tried to highlight the issues in the Man Woman Myth video documentary. But it appears as if men are simply not interested in the way things are. They're not interested in the harm being done to them. And I find that inexplicable. Men need to care for themselves more and not accept the situation we have now with rampant misandry. Not accept this situation as being the way things are. It doesn't have to be this way. Men should look to take care of themselves more. I can't explain why men don't have an interest in protecting themselves properly. I suppose it comes down to men being addicted to women. And so maybe in a sense men can't help themselves. I've decided to forsake women in my life because of misandry, because of rampant misandry in society. I sorely wish more men would see the lay of the land and refuse to partake in their own abuse. It's an awful situation for men. And I've said before, men need to break the triangle. The problems for men are arising from women, from the state, and from the men themselves. So men can help tackle the mistreatment of men in society. But men have to want to do so and have to be prepared to turn away from harmful romance with women as things stand today. Things have to change and men can change it, but they have to want to change it and have to be prepared to bear the cost.